श्री महागणपते नमः। श्री सरस्वती नमः। श्रीपादवल्लभ नरसिंह सरस्वती श्री गुरु दत्तात्रेयाय नमः।
अक्षर परवर पुरुषं तं ध्यायन् प्रेतो याति परम्। अक्षर परवर पुरुषं तं ध्यायन् प्रेतो याति परम्। ततस्तमेव ध्यायन्तं कालं यापयनश्यन्तं। ततस्तमेव ध्यायन्तं कालं यापयनश्यन्तं।
अंतकाले
अंतकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम्। यः प्रयाति सद्मद्भावं याति नास्यात्र संशयः। अंतकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम्। यः प्रयाति समद्भावं याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः।
The Guhya word in this is Antakale Cha. Cha is the most important word and one should understand. The meaning of the shloka: he who, leaving the body, goes forth remembering me only. At the time of death also, he attains my being. There is no doubt about this. When he uses the word he, Lord Krishna means it's the subtle body, which is consisting of the mind and intellect, which all the vasanas stored in it at the time of death. It's a definitive statement, a promise by the Lord. He says, at the time of death also. Now, if we have to remember to say the name of Lord Krishna or Hari Om Tat Sat at the time of death, excellent. But do we know when we are going to die? When we don't know, then how do we remember to say that? That means it should be in our memory bank. And we don't know when we are going to die also. That means it should be on the memory bank from the time the knowledge comes into us till the body leaves this world. So it's a constant memory. In that case, is it right that I should go into the prayer room and sit there saying Ram, Ram, Ram all the time, waiting for one day to die? No. That means every action, 24 hours a day, the roles of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra we perform. Every action we perform as Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. Every one of these actions must be dedicated as a yajna. Deva yajna, Rishi yajna, Pitru yajna, Nara yajna, Bhuta yajna. Only by that action we can dedicate our services as a servant to the Lord. And that is remembering Him. So unless you do that, you are not remembering. In the Hindu tradition, there is a practice that when somebody is nearing their end, the family goes near that person and says through his ears, Krishna, Rama or whatever Ishta Devata of their choice. Does that mean that has no effect? No, it has, because it's a mantra. It certainly has an effect. But the more prompt, the strong effect will come if we remember to do our duty all through the life and remember in our actions, we should remember him. And Pujappaji is very keen on the story of Jadabharata when it comes to this particular shloka. Now, Jadabharata, I'm going to be brief on that, but you will have to go back to Bhagavata Puran and get the story and understand what it means. It's an exercise for you. Jadabharata, first of all, he was a very renowned, pious king who conducted all the duties as per the Shastras and righteously. Nearing the sannyasa ashrama time, he gave away whatever possessions he had to his children and went to the forest wanting to attain the feet of the Lord at the time of leaving. So Antakalecha, that was his idea, was to do. But unfortunately, one day when he was in his hut ashrama, he saw a deer, a baby one, mother deer, running across, chased by a wild animal. And there is a little stream. To escape from the clutches, the pregnant deer ran and jumped over that stream. And in that process, out of fear, it dropped the baby deer and it died. So Jadabharata was very sorry that the baby deer has no family. So he took that back, and from then onwards, his life was revolving around that baby, feeling sorry for the baby and saying that it has got nobody, the animals in the forest are going to kill, attack, and nobody will take care. So he kept it in his ashrama and made sure that wherever it went, he followed. In that way, he totally forgot the purpose of his sannyasa ashrama. And because of that, at the time of death, he was thinking, what will happen to it when I'm dying, when the time came. So he was born as a deer in the next birth. But having done that, because of his Pura Janma karma and punya, he remembered his previous birth. And that is why, even though he was a deer, he was thinking all the time of the God and his mistake. And because of that, in the next birth, he was born in a Brahmin family as the son of a second wife, dumb, according to the family members, because he would not speak, he would not communicate. That is because he was repenting for his actions, and he did not want to communicate and associate anymore with the world around. So, and the family, the father was loving and taking care of him. He wanted to conduct the Upanayanam, but he did not learn. So father, out of great grief, he left his mortal body, and the stepbrothers treated him very cruelly and left him with all the leftovers of the food at the end of the day, where they ate the proper food. One day, when he was looking after the field, some upasakas of Kshatriya, the upasakas, they came and they wanted a human body to sacrifice. And he was looking strong, healthy, young lad. So they took him, and he did not object. He just went along with them. And there they tied him and wanted to behead him. But then Mother Kali came out and killed all the people and let him loose. And he was going along, and the king was going in the palanquin. And one of the king's assistants decided that it was too hard for them to, and they asked him to hold one of the poles. And he was holding, but all the time he was looking at the floor and saying, what am I stepping on? And that's why the palanquin was shaking. And the king got angry. And the king said, what are you doing that? And they started accusing him and scolding him. But he did not take notice. And king got down and said, I am shouting, abusing you. You are not taking any notice of me. He said, Nainam chindanti shastrani nainam dahati pavakaha na chainam kledayanti apo na shoshayati marutaha. Nothing affects me because I am the Atman. The physical body is not me. So the king learned the lesson, fell at his feet, and with that knowledge, he went along and got the Brahmajnana. That is why Antakalecha Mame Smaran Mukta is one of the favorite shlokas for Appaji. So what the Lord means is, remember Him throughout the daily action, which I said. Every action has to be an act of worship. Remember that, dedicated to Him. Now each action, but it says, where is He? So if you say you are dedicating your actions to Him, then you must know where He is. And the only place He is in every aspect of nature's creation. He is not in the prayer room. Prayer room is only an ideal for an idol. But welfare of the society, with the motto, Karmanye Vadikaraste Ma Phaleshu Kadachana. Work sincerely, honestly, with faith, with devotion. Do not expect any return benefits. In other words, Karya Siddhi Hanuman. Be servants of the Lord, example of Hanuman, and dedicate all your actions to Lord Rama. Let's go to chapter 9, sir.